It started off by getting together at my grandparents' house with my family every weekend, every other weekend. The very first card game that I ever learned to play was solitaire, a game you play by yourself. I wonder why my grandmother taught me that one first. The second game my grandfather taught me called Skip-Bo. And that was a game we played almost every single time we got together over there. One day I thought to myself, I wonder what would happen if I did a card trick when people are least expecting it. So I had to go learn one. I walked into a magic shop one day in Nashville, and the man who owned the shop absolutely blew my mind. I'd never seen anything like it before in my life, and I wanted to share that with other people. And so here we are, years later, after having had all sorts of incredible opportunities to travel. And you guys are going to get to participate in the show. Now, I've heard that there is a little bit of trouble with the chat box. So at different points in the show, I'm just going to ask those of you who would like to be involved. I will ask someone just to unmute yourself. And I'm going to leave it up to you guys as to who participates. Right now, I'm going to have someone help me out with something from the very beginning. One of the very first tricks I ever started doing is how we're going to take this next turn in the show. So I want one of you who wants to be involved in the show, and we'll have different people participate at different times. I want one of you to unmute yourself and introduce yourself to me. Just tell me your name. Don't all jump at once. It's okay. We'll have one person. Just go ahead and do that. You can unmute yourself.
Hi, I'll do it. I'm Willie Ripple with Willie Ripple Events.
Hey, Willie. Thanks for participating. I really appreciate you being involved. And if you stick around and nobody else jumps, you may have to do it again.
Sounds good.
I have a deck of cards here. I'm going to run my thumb down the cards. So what's going to happen is little by little, the cards are going to spring off of my thumb one at a time. It'll look like so. Can you see how it's happening in the camera?
Yep.
All right. Whenever you feel like it, I'll go slow. You tell me to stop, and that's the spot where we're going to cut the cards and take a look at that card.
Okay.
I will start right now.
Stop.
All right, I'll stop right there. We're going to place that card on the table. Now you're going to have to take the truth. The truth is I'm going to look over here. There are no cameras over here. There's a window over here. When I look over here, I'm going to turn the card over. It's right here.
Okay.
Don't say what it is. Everybody should be able to identify this card. I'm going to turn the card back over, and then I'm going to turn back and face you. We're going to take the card and we're going to cut it right into the middle of the cards. The reason I did it that way is because I'm going to take the cards out of my hand. The cards are out of my hands. No opportunity to manipulate the cards. This was one of the first mysteries I ever learned. It happened right there, almost as if a specter reached in, plucked a card. The one card is, in fact, the Queen of Hearts. Willie, was that your card?
Yes, that was. That was cool, Jason.
Thank you very much.